Next, we got Candace Owens in the building, y'all. We gonna say what's up to Candace Owens. Y'all know she political. She talk about a lot of political stuff, political jargon. That's why I'm saying I want to open up the horizons of this channel. You know, we got to make sure we can talk about a lot of stuff. That way, you know, we can keep this thing going every Monday. And who knows, if it's a hefty week, we could bring it back if that's what y'all want. You know, we could bring it back maybe another time in the week. Instead of going one time, we'll go two times. But yeah, this segment is definitely to open up the floor a little bit. Give us a little bit more to talk about. So we got Candace Owens, and she was on the George Janko show, I think. Yeah. They talking about how and why Candace switched from blue to red, from Democrats to Republicans. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm on the same train right now. If you know me, the one thing I'm heated about, Joe Biden told me my student loans was gonna get canceled. I know it wasn't all his fault. Congress said, no, we're not doing that. I'm still mad, and I still have the right to be mad because I voted for him. And he done cleared up some people's, but that was the ICDC college folks. That ain't right. Because you went to ICDC college, get connected for free with education connection, yours getting, you know, your student loans getting forgiven. And I know that was some grasshopper degrees, y'all. Y'all know that was some grasshopper degree bull. Whole bunch of bull. Pushing college on folks who ain't need to go. Now they getting pimped out of their money. That's the people that got their loans forgiven. I'm pissed. I'm hot. So I'm about to switch from blue to red as well. If something don't happen within November, I'm telling y'all right now, I will flip. I don't care no more. I do not care. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm telling you, be on the lookout. Because we about to see why Candace Owens did it, though. Let's get on the road with Candace Owens. Come on.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Taking it away from that, how did you resurface? Like, was it like a educational? Like, how did you in your environment get out, right? Because if your environment is all this type of situation, how do you guide somebody that's in your footsteps out of the ecosystem to educate themselves in the proper way?
Yeah, I started reading books, not the textbooks that were handed to me, not the assigned readings. It was just a moment that made me really curious, and it was, you know, because I very much liked culture. I knew, obviously, that Donald Trump was very well loved in culture before he ever ran for president. It was sort of a symbol of success. If you listen to rap songs or music, even Beyonce and Jay-Z sipping poolside at Mar-a-Lago, you know, he was the symbol of success in Black America. So it was very strange to me when he ran, and I wasn't going to vote for him, when he came on the escalator, and then suddenly the media was saying he was a racist and that he...
All right, straight up, she's not lying. If she lying, y'all can... She not capping. Y'all can't tell me Trump wasn't cool back in the day. I remember seeing that man. I said, oh yeah, that man got that money. He had a whole TV show. Everybody knew about Trump. How does everybody know about Trump? That's my question. How does everybody know about Trump? Trump was cool back in the day. Trump Tower, all that. Trump was cool back in the day. Everybody knew Trump. Yeah, he had his moments. He got moments. Everybody got moments, y'all. Learn to forgive. Learn to forgive. You ain't got to forget, but, you know, forgive. You know. But Trump was cool back in the day. You cannot tell me. Everybody knew of Trump before he ran for presidency. Then when he ran for presidency, all his dirt come out. Like, they don't want that man to be president. Once he decided to run for presidency, now he a bad person. You know, they already said some things about him. But now he in the media for real. They grilling this man. I ain't vote for him. But I will say, you know, before that, he was definitely popular. And I know it's a couple songs they sing about Trump in the black community.
He was going to put black people back in chains. I mean, the rhetoric was insane. And so that just piqued my curiosity, where I was like, okay, if this was the truth, didn't you guys just give him a show for decades? This guy has been on TV. He's been in our face. Why are you just telling us now that these are his perspectives? Why did you ever platform him? So that was just too obvious of a switch up. And I had, just being curious, watched him give a live speech in Dimondale, Michigan, where he was talking about Black America, and he was basically, the pitch was, look at your communities, look at the rates of whatever's going on in your communities. Why don't you just try something new? Take a chance on me, right? The Democrats obviously haven't done anything for you. Just take a chance on me.
I can agree with that. I got some feelings about the Democrats. They gave us Obama just to give us a black president. And then after that, I don't know too much. I was a kid during that time, so, my perspective can be a little different. But she hitting some good points. It's some good points when it comes to that. Give it a try. I know when he became president, we didn't vote for him that time. We had some money in our pockets. And I was in college. Now interest rates going up, inflation going crazy. Shoot. She said the other side might be looking a little, it might not be green, but it's red. The other side might not be greener, but we can at least try it out.
I remember watching it and thinking, all right, cool enough pitch. Like, I wasn't going to vote for him still, but I was like, that's a solid pitch. Just try something different.
It piqued your curiosity.
Yeah, and then I watched the media report on that speech in real time. The way that they lied. He faked tears from like black Don Lemon type people on TV. Wow. He's looking at black people in the face and he's saying, you're poor, your communities are this. Like, he's a racist. And that.
Some of them are. Joe Biden told us if we don't vote for him, we ain't black. And I still voted for him. Ain't that some craziness? I think that is crazy. If we don't vote for you, we ain't black. How you gonna tell me? I know I'm black. From growing up, I was told you is black. And then he come and tell us if we don't vote for him, we ain't black. If that ain't the craziest statement, I don't know what is. We still voted for him, though. Well, I ain't gonna lie, we still voted for him. I still voted for him. I don't know about this time, though. We'll have to do a lot of persuading. Culture ain't gonna get me this time, neither. I'm voting for what... You better help Steve. You better help Steve with his goal, become the richest Steve in Atlanta. Or it might not happen.
That moment just changed everything for me. I realized this is full on propaganda.
So that was your turning point, was you investigating in Donald Trump's ideas?
Yeah, that was the wake up moment for me that, the media really is just actually evil, really.
It's bought.
It's bought, it's paid for, these people are actors. Suddenly I was really able to recognize the performance of it all. The fake tears, oh my God, the rhetoric. And I was... Honestly, it was very hard to go through. I always say that I suffered a bit after, because it was like having your whole world turned upside down. Like, to realize you were so wrong. Like, you have to go through a death of an ego, right? Because what if you were like, I'm not talking to you because you're a racist and blah, 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 because you believe the media hype. But it kind of shattered my world as I knew it. And I decided to kind of quietly for a year just do some studying. And, I really dove into Thomas Sowell, which he made the economic arguments. He never was left or right per se, but he definitely is a free market capitalist, and he made very sound economic arguments of how could I ever accept anything the Democrats are doing. And yeah, I just kind of went down a dark hole of reading so much Thomas Sowell, Shelby Steele, because I wanted to start with the Uncle Toms and the Coons, the people that I instantly thought were Uncle Toms and Coons because they were black and conservative. And, you know, joke's on me. Now that's the stuff that I get called.
That's crazy to go from fighting against them to align.
Now, come on, y'all. Just because I flip over, don't start the name calling. That's one thing I ain't going to stand for, the name calling. You need to show some respect. Put some respect on my name. We ain't got to agree, but we can still be respectful to each other. We do not have to agree, but we can still be respectful of each other's opinions and ideas. That's what this is all about, y'all. Sharing ideas, sharing spaces. If it's only one way or the highway, I don't want to deal with you. If it's one way or the highway, I do not want to deal with you.
Fighting with them.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel like you were kind of, you know, like dying to your old self in a sense?
Yeah.
Like for that year, you like left yourself behind?
Yeah, I went through, like, I would say shock, and then I was educated, and then I was angry at how evil, to realize what the Democrats have done to Black America, how they have used the school system, how they have encouraged us to burn down our own neighborhoods via Marxist principles, and causing people to flee our neighborhoods after BLM, which I spoke out against the entire time. I was really angry because I realized...
I ain't gonna lie, y'all know that BLM stuff was crazy. During that time, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was marching. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Eating it up, y'all. I was out there having a good time. I don't even know if I just, really understood the whole point. I understand, it was for criminal justice. That's a whole different topic, of that being handled. But the movement itself, folks don't even talk about it no more. And then the founders done ran with all the money they raised. Folks don't talk about that BLM no more. I wonder if it's going to be in textbooks, honestly. I wonder if it's going to be in textbooks. Because it was like a flash in the pan. Flash in the pan. Everybody, wasn't it right after COVID? Right after COVID, out there doing marches for BLM. I feel like it was a good cause, but the execution on that was rooted in craziness.
It's just a modern slave plantation. You're doing all the same stuff. You're breaking down our families. You are making sure that we aren't educated. I mean, the percentage of Black boys and girls that can read in America right now is shocking, right? And you've largely gotten away with it. And then that empowered me to say, I want to be.
She not lying. Dr. Umar just hit on that. Dr. Umar just hit on that. The culture done changed, y'all. We a needy culture. That's what we want. We vote on what we getting. Ooh, I do that too, though. I'm about to do that. I'm telling you right now. I don't want to vote on the getting a handout now. I don't want to vote no more on getting a handout. I'm switching my vote into my dreams and aspirations, like how I can work it down. I don't get no handout. Because when I voted on getting a handout, my handout did not come. I'm telling y'all, I'm hot. I voted on getting a handout from the Democrats, and I did not get it. It might not have all the way been their fault. But I did not get my handout, so I'm not happy. That's just point, period, blank. So I'm going to try another route. Instead of asking for it, I'm going to go get it myself. And whoever sets it up for me to go get it, that's what I'm voting for. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm going to get it myself. I don't want no handouts. I'm not voting on who give me the best handouts. I'm voting on who going to help me get it out. Get it. myself. If you can help me get it, you got me. I don't care about the handouts for the culture. None of that. None of that.
Be a voice and speak out against it.
How do you feel about your culture and what they do with music?
I think it's a part of it. It's a part, and I've talked about this on my show. Who owns these record label companies? Who signs a Sexyy Red?
Oh yeah, she stopped right there. Sexyy Red, the worst thing for black culture since crack. Sexyy Red, the worst thing for culture since crack. Bend that ass over. Make that coochie breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for Steve. Number one line for me, I'm telling you, she got some one-hitter bars. One-hitters that go hard in the club. It go hard. I'm at the club, y'all. It's going up. I mean, hit after hit. Hit after hit. I'm telling you, man. She got hit after hit. If you see me and you trying to say what's up, Sexyy. Whole club. Sexyy. Going hard. She got the hits. But it's the worst thing for black culture since crack. I know y'all seen the little girls. They was like 4. Maybe they look young. They look young, bro. They was young. Singing that craziness. Her booty hole brown, y'all. Tell me this is not craziness. And the problem is it go hard in the club. That's where black culture at right now. They want to be in the club. It go hard. I'm telling y'all. I heard her first. I said, this is craziness. She is the worst thing for black culture since crack, y'all. Y'all heard what she said about her baby daddy? I would be ashamed to be her baby daddy. But I already know she gonna come out with a hit in the next 2 months, had a club going crazy. And we all gonna be in there, Sexyy. Be in that thing going off, y'all. Sexyy Red is the worst thing for the black community since crack. And she ain't no stopping her. Because that's what's selling. They pushing what is selling. And y'all already know, if you done follow me TikTok, y'all ain't Hartfelt Conversations. Baby Drill. Y'all know he ain't rapping about nothing good. Straight bull. I don't want to hear that no more. Baby Drill. But I mean, listen, y'all, it go hard. It go hard. The community love it. Our music these days is trash. You know, back in the day, they probably was singing about crack, doing a line. But I mean, y'all, these days, it's crazy. Back to Dr. Umar. What's the second one? Hood All-Stars. We rapping about being Hood All-Stars. That's the dream of these kids these days. To be Hood All-Stars. Because of folks like Sexyy Red. The music trash. The music is trash. I stopped listening to that bull. I stopped listening to it. I can't. If you ask me about a song that's new within the last year, I probably could not sing it. Within the last 2 years, I know something I could. Sexyy Red, because if I go to that club, I'm telling you, they bumping her 3, 4, 5 times. And she got some catchy stuff. Shake that ass for Drake or shake that ass for Steve. Bar from Sexyy Red.
You can go out and you can get any artist in the world based on their talent. Why is it that when you come to Black America, you want to platform someone like Sexyy Red? when it used to be you platform people like Lauryn Hill. This is intentional.
Lauryn Hill don't sell. She do sell. Let's stop. She do sell. Music like that do sell. But mass of the media, y'all, you know, they want that club hitting stuff. They want to be able to listen to this stuff in the club so they can shake their booty with their friends. Dudes want to listen to that music so they feel like hood all-stars. And I don't think that's all our fault. That's what they push. That's what they want you to think. That's what they want us to think about. It's the system, y'all. It's the system. Ain't that what they say? The system don't want us. You know, they don't want us to think about anything else. That's what they want us to listen to. That's what they want to push through our craniums. That's what they want us to think about. I myself know from back in the day, I can quote more songs than information that I can spit. I know over probably 200 songs. And I just started being able to spit. Consistency is key. 10% to yourself first. I just learned that within the last 3 years. I'm glad I was able to learn my 1, 2, 3s and be able to read. Kids these days can't even read. But I promise you, these kids know Sexyy Red. Your kid can't read. Your kid can't read, but they know Sexyy Red. We need to bring back popcorn reading. Y'all remember popcorn reading? In school, I was one of those kids, I ain't like reading that much neither. So I didn't like popcorn reading that much neither. But I at least could read it. They used to call on that one kid, you see the way popcorn reading, teachers had to switch it up the way that everybody read. You can't just do, all right, let me pick. Because somebody going to pick the person that can't read in class. Now it's the whole class. Now it's the whole class. They need to bring back popcorn reading so kids can know you gonna get laughed at if you can't read. That's how it used to be in school. Popcorn reading used to have folks sweating. Please don't call on me. Please do not call on me. Popcorn reading. They need to bring that back in school over their virtual AI stuff. The kids gonna know you can't read. But nah, it might be cool not to be able to read. I bet I can rap this Baby Drill song, though. Sexyy Red, I'm about to be doing that.
Intentional because, you know, as Confucius said, Chinese philosopher said that, you know, what is in your ears will eventually be what surrounds you, right? Music is very powerful.
Yeah.
I heard a saying that music doesn't need an invitation to your soul.
That's a great way of saying
into
it. Yeah, and
you are who you hang out with, but if you're just listening to it all the time, and I always got confused. I could never have said it because I'm not black, but if I had an Assyrian culture, and all they did was make money off of belittling my people, I would not pay money for it. I'd be like, yo, what are you doing? You switch sides on us. Like, why would you make it out, quote, and then shit where you came from? Why don't you come grab us and like build us out? Do you ever get scared of speaking the way you speak?
No, I feel very...
I'm telling y'all, that's what music is. Speak about belittling our beautiful black women, degrading them to only booty and titties. Talk about, yeah, I shot my partner, killing each other, and, you know, it ain't cool. That music do not be cool, y'all. I'm telling you. I be riding with folks, they start playing music. I don't know it. I don't know it. I can joke about listening to that Rat Gunner all day long. I don't know none of his songs, y'all. I'm just straight trolling. I don't know none of that stuff. Songs drop in the club, y'all. If I go, the chorus because it's just played so much. I might be able to pick up on a little bit of the chorus. The bars, no. I replaced music probably about, like I said, 3 years ago. I started replacing music with podcasts and books so that I could learn something. Cause they not lying. What you feed in your head, it matters. I knew all the songs, but I didn't know anything to deal with money. That's cool though. That's cool though. That's what's cool. I know all the songs, all the hit records. Reading not cool though.
Very comfortable speaking the way I speak because I'm Team God, right? So,
Let's go.
yeah, if God has you, who can be against you? You know what I mean?
Amen.
And
Hey.
so, yeah, I am very confident in what I say, and I take, obviously, a beating from the artists who I believe, just like you said, have turned their back on Black America, because I don't fault these artists. Like, I grew up listening to Jay-Z. I would say Jay-Z and Kanye probably had the biggest influence on me, and there's a lot in Jay-Z's music that I'm so grateful for because he made it clear on how to move in a business room, I would say.
Yeah.
So many of his lyrics talking about, this is how I think about it when they want me to do their shows. Like, how are they benefiting off of me, my brand? He's thinking like a boss. But then he gets up on stage and him and his wife tell people to vote for Hillary Clinton.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I do like Jay-Z music now more. I feel like it's more conscious, like make you think a little bit more. Back in the day, though, I ain't want to hear that. Let me get that baby drill and that Sexyy red. What you feed in your mind does matter, folks. What you feed to your mind does matter. So go ahead and replace that with some good podcasts, with some reading, so that we can affect the way that we think out here, y'all. We gonna leave her at that. We gonna leave her at that. Change what you are putting into your mind. Because it matters. It matters. But hey, if you hear it, at least you know, I feel like we getting something good. I feel like we getting something good. If you here in the building, tapping in to the Richest Steve in Atlanta, this right path. This right path worthy. This right path worthy. You could be listening to something in your car right now. You could be bumping some music, but instead you supporting, your fellow man. I appreciate y'all for that. I appreciate everybody who's in here. Let's see some comments. She ain't worse than crack. Y'all can't tell me she ain't worse than crack. Nah, she ain't worse than crack. She not worse than crack. I'm not gonna take away my statement. She is worse than crack. Are we still gonna listen to her though? Yeah. Yeah, we are. We still gonna listen to her. Let's be real. I said she go hard. And she got some good one-hitters. She got some good one-hitters. Shake that ass for Drake or shake that ass for Steve. Alright, y'all. We getting to the last little part of this. So make sure